welcome to my kitchen. I'm sorry it's noisy. I'm browning off some chicken for another video I'm gonna do. But before we do that one, we have to make some curry powder because we're gonna make a dish in the next video that calls for curry powder. And instead of buying it in already mixed up, why not use what we probably already have on our pantry shelf or on our spice rack to make our own curry powder? What you may not know is there is such a thing as a curry plant, and in India that is used for something else. But curry powder is essentially just a spice blend. Much like garam masala is the spice blend, it's also very proprietary to the families who make it. Every curry powder is just a little bit different, but we're going to mix one up together today, and we're going to use it in another dish. So I just thought I'd do a separate video and show you how to do it all by itself. I have looked, you know, it would look or seem like I have cleaned out my spice rack, but I really haven't. This is actually a very small portion of what I have on hand. So, we'll just go across, okay? Ground ginger. Well, let me move this out of the way, sweetheart. We're going to use ground ginger, ground cumin, ground cardamom, ground turmeric, Hungarian paprika, ground coriander, ground cinnamon, ground clove, cayenne pepper, Coleman's dry mustard, and dry thyme. And that is going to make a really nice curry powder. And right now I'm going to just wipe off the tops of all of my spice containers because, you know, when they sit in the pantry, they can get dusty. And I want them to not have any nasties falling in there when I open them up. And to mix it up, I'm just going to go ahead and use my mortar and pestle because I can. So let's see. I will have this recipe available on my website, so don't worry about writing down the ingredients. You'll be able to refer to that.
They don't have a mortar and pestle.
You can just mix them up in a bowl. You don't have to put them together in a mortar and pestle. I'm just using mine. You could put them in a blender. You could put them in your food processor. You could put them in your coffee grinder. It doesn't matter. I just put in a tablespoon of ground ginger. We're going to put in 2 teaspoons of cumin. Oh, it smells good. Very pungent. 2 teaspoons of ground cardamom. I love this one. It smells lemony. A half a teaspoon, which is odd. I'm going to put a whole teaspoon of turmeric because I want to. And we just talked about turmeric in another video, so I'll link that here and you can go check it out. It talks about how good turmeric is for you and how it can help you get rid of those nasty colds. Okay, this is our Hungarian paprika. It's 2 teaspoons. And if you just have regular paprika, go for it. Don't worry about it being Hungarian. I just have it on hand. 2 teaspoons again of the ground coriander. And we're not going to use all of this in our recipe either, so you'll be able to store this in a jar and have it available the next time you want it. We're going to do 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. There we go. A 1/4 teaspoon of ground clove. Oh, I love cloves. I love the way they smell. This is just a spice extravaganza, is what it is. And then a pinch of cayenne pepper. I actually have measuring spoons. Pinch, dash, and smidgen. So we're going to do a pinch. Look at that. Really, that's just a pinch. And a pinch is what will fit between these 2 fingers. And then we've got another pinch of mustard powder, but I think I'm going to do 1/4 teaspoon because I like that taste. So we'll do that. And really, a pinch is technically 1/8 teaspoon. So if you're into exact measurements, that's about what that is. And then we're going to use, again, a pinch of dried thyme. And if I were going to do that, that would be a pinch. And I'm going to rub it between my fingers. And because that's all the spices right there. And because I have my mortar and pestle out, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to... I'm coming apart here. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and just give it a good mix. Rick gave me this for Christmas a couple of years ago, and I really haven't used it that much. This will help break up that thyme. If you have ground up thyme, I would go ahead and use it. If you have a mortar and pestle, get it out. Put it to work. That's what they're for. You know, these things that we have, these really great culinary tools, sometimes we have they're not so culinary, but you know, we've got these great tools and sometimes we forget about them. And there you have curry powder. Look at it, it's beautiful. Oh, it feels good too. Oh, and it smells good too. It smells nice, doesn't it? That, I'm just going to store this in a jelly jar with a lid, with a gasket on it, and it's going to stay fresh for a good long time. That is how you make your own curry powder. You can add whatever you like into there. You can adjust it or tweak it to suit your own taste. Don't put salt and pepper in it because you're going to salt and pepper the recipe anyway. This is just going to add tremendous flavor to the final dish. So, I hope you try it. I hope you love it. Thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen today with my lousy chicken, noisy chicken. I hope that you try it. I hope you love it. Until next time, I'll see ya.